Here's a question I want to ask. Is the trade war with China back? Because the Biden administration tomorrow is expected to announce new tariffs on a host of products coming from China, including EVs, electric vehicles, semiconductors, and solar equipment. Now, according to reports, those EV tariffs could hit somewhere in the neighborhood of 100%. The Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, was asked today how China could respond this go-around to a trade war.
President Biden believes that anything we do should be targeted to our concerns and not broad-based. And hopefully we will not see a significant Chinese response.
Hopefully we will not see a significant Chinese response, Mick. My goodness. First off, is this trade war part two? And I mean, you were there as the chief of staff when Trump was in the middle of all of this. What do you think possible retaliation from China looks like?
I can't imagine any member of the Trump administration saying, well, we sort of hope they don't respond to this, don't retaliate. The answer would be they better not retaliate to this or else there'll be more of it. But look, there's very few things that are bipartisan right now in Washington, D.C. Spending money is always bipartisan. That's how you get all the debt that we have. But being tough on China is bipartisan right now as well. So you're seeing Biden take these moves. Trump made similar moves. Republicans and Democrats alike are looking for ways to sort of come down hard on China. I have to think it's going to have an impact. It may not in terms of our international relationship with China, but keep in mind, China doesn't want a trade war any more than we do. So I think if the Biden administration keeps this focused, it may prevent a broader trade war.
You think they don't want one, China?
No, it does. They don't benefit from it. They're trying to export. They're an export-driven economy, and if they lose one of their largest trading partners, it would be negative to them. Look, we had the same conversation back with Donald Trump in 2018 when we threatened a bunch of tariffs. And how did the Chinese respond? They responded by agreeing to buy a lot more of our agricultural products, including, I think, billions of dollars worth of soybeans. That's how the deals got done with Trump. It remains to be seen if Biden is in this to make a point or to actually change the playing field.
What do you think? What do you think the calculation?
Well, I'll say that we've been in a trade war for a while.
Right, that's the thing. Biden's kept all of the tariffs on, and now wants more.
And I'm gonna channel my former boss, Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy. Tariffs are taxes on the American people, and they're actually making inflation worse. They're driving up prices, and so the trade policy. And I would also say hope is not a policy. I mean, it's not like
to have the Treasury Secretary saying, hopefully there's nothing significant. Hello,
right. And I do think it's good politics in the sense that the country's in a very protectionist mode at the moment.
But why not use these tariffs, as Mick said, to leverage greater access to the Chinese markets for our products? Because they're completely uneven in regard to access to markets, and we've lived with that for decades.
Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.